Hi there, this is once again Number Sense 101. I'm gonna tackle this picture. As you can see, there is an increasing and a decreasing relationship. So we're gonna do today an application of inverse proportion. This is once again Rachel Salantal from MST Mathematics 1A. So now let me read directly what an inverse proportion is. In contrast with direct proportion, where one quantity varies directly as per changes in the other quantity, in inverse proportion, an increase in one variable causes a decrease in the other variable, and vice versa. Two variables A and B are said to be inversely proportional if A is inversely proportional to B. In this case, an increase in variable B causes a reduction in the value of variable A. And similarly, a decrease in variable B causes an increment in the value of variable A. Now, if a variable A is inversely proportional to variable B, then this can be represented with this formula, this one. A is inversely proportional to B, or this formula is equal to A times B is equal to K, where K is a proportional constant. Now for inverse proportional, we have to be familiar that the equation used must be this one. K divided by B is equal to A, or you can use A times B is equal to K. Now there are real life examples for inverse proportions, and those are the time taken by a certain number of workers to accomplish a piece of work inversely varies as the number of workers at work. This means that the lesser the number of workers, the more time taken to finish the work, and vice versa. The speed of a moving vessel, such as a train, a vehicle, or a ship, is inversely varies as the time taken to cover a certain distance. A higher the speed, the lesser the time taken to cover the distance. So our objective is to apply inverse proportion in our real life. So this is our problem number 1. It takes 8 days for 35 laborers to harvest coffee on a plantation. How long will 20 laborers take to harvest coffee in the same plantation? This is our solution. First, we have to represent our variables. Let A be the number of laborers and B be the number of days to harvest the coffee. We got this given from the problem. A sub 1 is the 35 laborers, B sub 1 is 8 days, and A sub 2 is equal to 20 laborers. Our equation used is A sub 1 times B sub 1 is equal to K, and A sub 2 times B sub 2 is equal to K. Since K is equal to this and K is equal to this, by transitive property of equality, so this will be equal A sub 1 times B sub 1 is equal to A sub 2 times B sub 2. Now, using the previous formula, we have to substitute the values in the equation. This is now our equation. So our A sub 1 is 35 laborers, our B sub 1 is 8 days, and our A sub 2 is 20 laborers. So this B2, we're gonna know how many days it took for 20 laborers to harvest the coffee in the plantation. Now, to get B sub 2, we have to divide the whole equation by 20. That is why 20 is a denominator in the left side, leaving B2 behind. So B2 is equal to this one. Since laborers have the same units, so this will cancel out. If you multiply 35 by 8 and the product of it is divided by 20, you got 14 days. So therefore, it takes 14 days to harvest the coffee if there are 20 laborers. So as you can see, there is really an inversely proportional in it. I guess you got to learn this lesson. Thank you and see you next time.